Okay, chapter 1084 just dropped and we got ourselves some lore piece, which got a very nice cover art for the females of One Piece, and yes, Yamato is in there, so that confirms that she's a girl. Now, don't shoot me, I'm just the messenger. Okay, so we start. The chapter title is called The Attempted Murder of a Celestial Dragon, which we all know happens to be Saint Charlos. And honestly speaking, I really don't know how the fuck he survived, but we'll talk about that later. Okay, so immediately we meet up with Jewelry Bonnie, and honestly speaking, I wasn't really that impressed. She just showed up and disappeared in the next page. I was really hoping that she would do something more. But who knows, maybe in the future we might get to see her side of the story. Okay, but besides that, we get to see Karasu's crows just appear from Sabo's hand, and I'm telling you, this is an awakened Logia user. If you want to know more about how it works, check out this video later. Okay, so after Bonnie leaves, we get to see the meeting. And Cobra with his massive balls just straight up asking the meaning of the D. The balls on this man. Cobra isn't on a wheelchair because he's sick and old. It's because he needs it to move his massive testicles. By the way, I'm saving the talk about Lily for later. Okay, now we have Saint Charlos again trying to capture the princess. But the MVPs, Leo and Sai, beat the shit out of him and turned him to a fucking pancake in this beautiful double page spread. And honestly speaking, I really don't know how he survived this. And in the midst of that, Kuma gets saved by Morley and we get to see a meme reference.
Look how they massacred my boy.
And then we get to see Im-sama looking dead in the eyes of Cobra and saying Lily. Okay, so let's talk about the conversation. We get a breakdown of how the world government and the celestial dragons were formed. The 20 kingdoms from the Blue Sea formed the world government and went up to the Red Line, Marijua. But out of the 20 kingdoms, only Lily from Alabasta remained down in the Blue Sea. They talked about handpicking new rulers to rule over their former land, and Dressrosa happens to be one of them. The Don Quixotes were the original rulers of Dressrosa, and they gave it to King Riku's descendants. And they removed every history of them ever ruling the country. And the reason they gave was to ensure a smooth transition. But come on, we all know that's a lie. They're trying to cover up some shit. And this is why I think Lily never made it back to Alabasta. They definitely killed her. And this is also why Vivi's family is considered betrayers. Because even if they did manage to stop Lily, her descendants are still ruling over Alabasta. And the world government probably failed to hide everything. Which could probably be the meaning of D, because from how Cobra is asking them, I think he knows the meaning of it. Because he mentions a letter from Lily being passed down from generation to generation. And no, I don't think that Imu is Lily. They consider the Nefertaris as their enemies, so I would be very shocked if they just put her as the ruler of the world. But I'm pretty sure that Lily is connected to Joy Boy, just like how Vivi is connected to the current Joy Boy, Luffy. The original Poseidon was connected to Joy Boy, and now the current Poseidon, Shirahoshi, is connected to Luffy. And I'm pretty sure that we're going to get a flashback of the Void Century, tying Joy Boy, Lily, Poseidon, and Im-sama. And this is like a setup chapter for those future events. This was a very great chapter. I'm sure we're going to conclude this Reverie flashback in the next chapter. Sabo will see Im-sama and will be framed for killing Cobra. And we might go back to Egghead because it's been like 3 months since we've seen the Straw Hats. And so yeah, that's it.